Today we'll be presenting our customer research and analytics project focused on Isola Bella's La Vita jewelry collection. Our goal was to understand how digital customization and storytelling influence customer engagement, perceived value, and ultimately purchase intention. Using a combination of secondary research, depth interviews, and survey data, we explored how consumers think, feel, and behave when customizing artisan jewelry. Throughout this presentation, we'll walk through our research question, our findings, and strategic implications for the brand. Our research centered on a single guiding question. How do different levels of digital customization and storytelling influence customer engagement, perceived value, and purchase intention for the La Vida collection? This question reflects the intersection of artistry and technology within today's jewelry market. We wanted to understand not just whether customers liked customization, but why, and how storytelling and digital experiences might shape their confidence, emotional connection, and willingness to purchase. Our secondary research uncovered several important themes. First, mass customization has become a powerful strategy across jewelry and luxury categories. Brands like Pandora have used personalization to create emotional storytelling, strengthen retention, and encourage repeat purchases. At the same time, luxury brands such as Valentino demonstrate that customization must be carefully curated. Too much freedom can dilute brand identity or erode prestige. We also found that artisan brands hold natural advantages. Their craftsmanship, authenticity, and heritage resonate strongly with the customers who desire meaningful, expensive pieces. However, customization introduces risk, including operational strain, production complexity, and challenges in maintaining design coherence. The strongest opportunity is balanced one, curated, story-rich customization that preserves artistic integrity while allowing for personal expression. We conducted 8 depth interviews with participants across varied ages, incomes, lifestyles, and jewelry buying habits. These interviews explored how participants purchase jewelry, their emotional drivers, experience with customization, and comfort with digital tools. Our objective was to understand both the emotional and functional motivations behind customization, as well as concerns that might limit purchase intention. This qualitative foundation helped shape our interpretation of the broader survey data. With that being said, I'm going to pass it on to Christina with more information on these depth interviews.
Thank you, Kyle. Our interview findings revealed a wide spectrum of buying behavior. Some participants buy jewelry only for major life moments, such as engagements, milestones, or meaningful gifts, and place high emotional value on pieces tied to identity or family history. Others purchase jewelry more frequently for fashion trends or daily style. We also observed differences in comfort with technology. Younger, tech confident participants preferred digital browsing and interactive design tools, while others wanted in person reassurance, especially for expensive or sentimental pieces. These variations made clear that customization strategies must support both emotional buyers and style driven consumers with different level of digital confidence. Customization served multiple motivations across our interviews. Many participants viewed custom jewelry as a means of expressing identity, personal stories, or memories, making the piece feel irreplaceable. Artisan craftsmanship was seen as intentional, authentic, and skillful, which reinforced trust and uniqueness. Fashion oriented participants valued customization for style, accuracy, and uniqueness, while gift givers appreciated the added sentimental meaning even small personalized touches can provide. Others valued customization for practical reasons, the ability to choose the right materials, aesthetics, or proportions. This range of motivations showed that customization appeals both emotionally and creatively. Perceived value varied by customer segment. Emotional buyers believed customization increased value significantly because the piece becomes more symbolic and meaningful. Many participants were willing to pay $150 to $800 or more, depending on materials and level of personalization. On the other hand, style driven or budget conscientious buyers evaluated value more critically. Customization needed to clearly enhance durability, aesthetics, or fit their style to justify added cost. Across participants, concerns about production timelines, accuracy of digital previews, and final quality reduced willingness to pay. Clear visualization, transparency, and reassurance from a jeweler increased confidence and purchase intention. Demographic patterns played a large role in shaping customization attitudes. Older participants valued symbolism, tradition, and milestone storytelling. Younger participants emphasized digital convenience, self directed design, and aesthetic exploration. Gender differences also emerged. Many women emphasized emotional significance and heirloom potential, while men focused heavily on meaningful gift giving and often sought reassurance during design. Lifestyle also mattered. Fashion-focused customers prioritized trend alignment and uniqueness, while experience-oriented customers valued pieces that reflected travel, culture, or personal narrative, making them strong candidates for storytelling-based customization. Across all interviews, emotional meaning emerged as the strongest driver for personalized jewelry. At the same time, aesthetic motivations and convenience remain important for many consumers. Confidence in the digital design process strongly influences perceived values and willingness to pay. Successful strategies must therefore accommodate a range of motivations, sentimental, aesthetic, and practical, while supporting both digitally fluent and digitally cautious consumers. Next, Audrey will explain our survey research.
Thank you for that, Christina. I'm Audrey Walker, and I'll be going over the survey portion of our research. To complement the interviews, we conducted a web based survey aimed at quantifying consumer attitudes. The survey examined purchasing frequency, familiarity with artisan jewelry, decision criteria, customization motivations, attitudes toward handcrafted work and digital tools, perceived value, and purchase likelihood. 16 completed responses provided quantitative trends that aligned with and expanded upon the interview insights. Survey data showed that most respondents purchase jewelry once or maybe twice a year, with some purchasing more frequently and some not at all. This reflects a diverse consumer base with varying involvement levels. We also found low familiarity with artisan brands. The majority reported no or only slightly familiarity with artisan brands. This presents a significant opportunity for Isola Bella to educate consumers about craftsmanship, storytelling, and authenticity, areas where artisan brands naturally excel. So, when choosing jewelry, style and appearance were the most influential factors, followed closely by symbolism and personal meaning. Craftsmanship and price played equally significant roles in final decisions. Although customization was selected by many respondents, it was not typically a primary criterion unless it contributed to emotional or aesthetic meaning. So, interestingly, emotional value was underreported in the survey compared to interviews, suggesting that emotional meaning often emerges after purchase or is more easily expressed verbally than through checkboxes. Survey results mirrored interview insights. Respondents were primarily motivated by creating something unique and expressing personal style, and many also Are motivated by adding emotional meaning and feeling more connected to the piece or reflecting psychological ownership. Few respondents selected motivations like improving a previous design or brand connection, indicating a customization is valued more for storytelling and personal expression than for technical utility. Now, most respondents believed customization adds substantial value across rings, bracelets, necklaces, and even earrings. However, watches showed more mixed responses, likely because watches are seen as more brand driven and technical rather than sentimental. Now, these results reinforce that personalization offers strong pricing potential in categories tied to identity, gifting, or milestones, echoing the emotional segmentation observed in the interviews. And with that being said, I'm going to pass it back off to Kyle Wilson for the conclusion of the presentation.
Thanks for that survey research, Audrey. The survey confirmed many key patterns. Consumers show moderate engagement with jewelry purchasing, but low awareness of artisan brands, indicating a significant brand education opportunity. Style, symbolism, and craftsmanship remain central decision factors. Customization appeals for both expressive and emotional reasons, and digital tools are viewed positively across age groups. High demand for visualization features underscores the importance of reducing uncertainty within digital customization. Purchase likelihood was strong across categories, showing meaningful market potential. Our combined research indicates that personalization is increasingly valuable in the jewelry market, but consumer motivations differ widely. Emotional meaning is the strongest driver of customization interest, making storytelling a critical component of engagement. Younger consumers expect interactive digital tools, meaning the brand must blend traditional craftsmanship with modern technology. Customization also aligns well with the strengths of artisan brands like Isola Bella: authenticity, narrative richness, and craftsmanship, but must be curated to avoid brand dilution. Willingness to pay is strongly segmented. Emotional buyers will pay more, while style driven consumers require clear aesthetic or functional justification. Operational clarity and accurate digital visualization are essential to reduce customer hesitation and increase confidence.